and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be using the Tammi X Revolution Tropical Twilight palette, and I cannot tell you how excited I was when I got this palette in the mail yesterday. Immediately opened my Ulta box and I was so happy to have it. I did order this last week around like Wednesday, and so I wasn't even supposed to get the box until like this Wednesday, so 2 days from now, but it ended up coming yesterday. I unboxed it immediately. I was so excited. I could not wait to open up this palette. I mean, you guys, look at it. Look at how absolutely gorgeous this palette is, and it also comes with a very large mirror, which is awesome. I absolutely love it. I think the color story is perfect. I think she did an amazing job on it. The main reason why I wanted to buy this palette is because I am a makeup artist and I do work on deeper skin tones as well. Perfect for deeper skin. So this is an amazing palette. I'm so excited. I have been watching Twilight Tutorials Week. All of her videos. She did do an entire week of different looks with the palette, so I'm very excited. I'm going to kind of come up with my own. That was inspired by one of the looks that she did. That was my absolute favorite look that she did with this palette. She is a goddess, you guys. If you haven't already, check her out. She is phenomenal. I absolutely love her as an artist. She is great with color. She is so amazing. Like, I can't say enough good things about her. A very unproblematic beauty guru, if I do say so myself. But this palette is absolutely gorgeous. I'm super excited. So let's just jump right in. Oh, and like and subscribe if you feel like it. I tried really hard to do my brows the way that she does hers, and it didn't turn out the way I wanted them to, but can't always get what we want. I'm going to start out with the e.l.f. Camo Concealer, and this is in the shade Fair Warm. So this is the matte camo concealer, but it makes for a good eyeshadow primer because it is a matte one. Also, my neighbor is doing some work outside, of course. They haven't ever done this during the day, but they are today, so we're just gonna deal with it. So I'm sorry if you hear a buzzsaw going. So I purposely wore red today because I wanted to do kind of like a sunsetty kind of look, because this is such like a great palette for it. So I'm going to start out with the color Sunrise. I'm actually going to take this on a fluffy brush, and I'm going to buff this on the outer V, kind of flicking it outward. And then I'm also going to pack this shade into my crease. So, I know it doesn't look the cutest right now, but this is going to be a great look, I promise. This is a super beautiful shade. They're all very pigmented. I did use a couple colors. It was my anniversary yesterday, so I did do my first look was for my anniversary with this palette, and I used Dawn, Sand, Tanned, Glow, and Candlelight for that look, and it was so beautiful. So I'm going to go into the color Dusk, which is like the deeper yellow right here, and I am just going to buff this along the top of the crease here. So on this smaller fluffy brush, I'm going to go into the color Sundown right here, and I'm just going to deepen up the outer and inner portion of this halo sunsetty look. So it's more of like a deep red. I'm not kidding, this palette like called to me, you guys. It's so beautiful. I really love her Tropical Carnival palette because that one, you can do so many different looks with that one as well. But this one, man, this is the winner. I'm going to go back into Sunrise and just kind of buff Sunrise more towards the center into that red, just to get that nice gradient look with it. I'm just going to pat that in on both sides. And then I'm also going to buff it again up in the crease where I placed that darker red color, just to make sure that the orange and yellow are mixed really nicely. I'm just always highly impressed with not only the products that she puts out, but also the looks that she creates with all products. She really cares about her fan base. She cares about her influence. She's been a huge influence as far as like color goes in my life. So I'm going to go into the color Sunrays right here, which is this really, really beautiful, almost putty-like shimmer. And I just cut my crease with the NYX glitter glue because, one, that is something that I learned from her, that I did pick up from her videos. But two, it's my lazy way of cutting the crease instead of using concealer. But these, this is like a putty almost shimmer where it does slightly move around in the pan, but it does pick up nicely on the brush as well, which I really like. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is gorgeous. It is so freaking beautiful. I'm so excited to finish it off and see what the final look looks like. So I'm just going to jump in with the Colourpop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid Foundation. And I have the color Light 70 Warm. Then I am going to set my face with the Makeup Revolution Luxury Baking Powder in Banana that I put in a Coty Airspun container because I hated the container that the luxury baking powder came in, but it was such a good powder. Alright, and then on a fluffy brush, I am just going to pick up a little bit of the face powder. I keep tapping off my brush excessively, and I am just going to put it right under my brows to kind of, I don't know, said something there to set the concealer that I carved my brows out with. Okay, I'm going to take this angled eyeshadow brush, and first I'm going to start out with the color Dusk, and I'm going to put this right in the center. Going to be working from light to dark with the same brush, and I'm going to go into the color Sunrise, and right next to that on the inner and outer corners, and then a little bit of Sundown. I'm going to very carefully concentrate that on the very, very inner corner and the very outer corner. And then I am just going to take my flat shader brush that I used before, and I'm gonna put that gold shimmer called Sunrays just a little bit right in the center. Now I'm gonna take this super tiny Morphe brush and I'm gonna go into the color Glow right here. It's right next to Sunrays. This is again one of those more putty like pressed shimmers that work so beautifully. And I'm just going to pop that right in the inner corner. And then I'm going to take a little bit of it on my brush and I'm going to put it right under the arch of my brow. I'm going to jump in with the Essence Super Precise eyeliner, and I'm just going to do a little liner on the lash line. I'm going to jump in with the Essence Lash Princess, the green one. Alright, so I just went ahead and put on lashes, and I used the Ardell faux mink. I believe they're the 817s. Now I'm just going in with a little bit of the Asthetica bronzer, and this is in the shade, well, it just says Asthetica Sunset Bronzer. So I'm going to jump in with the Colourpop pressed powder blush in Meteorite. So I just jumped in with the Colourpop Super Shock Cheek in Guilty Pleasure. I have no idea if it's supposed to be a shimmery blush, but I use it as like a pinky toned highlighter. Alright, and then I'm going to jump in with the Colourpop Lippie Pencil in BFF. So I just got two new Colourpop Ultra Blotted lips. I got Zuma and Starling. Well, actually, I bought a bunch of them, but I think I'm going to jump in with Starling today because it's a little more of like a warm toned nude. Oh, that's perfect. Alright, you guys, so second impression of using the palette. I've already seen it in action with Tammi doing it, watching all of her videos multiple times, but I mean, you guys, this palette is absolutely gorgeous. There's so many different things that you can do with it. You have your fun colors that you can do so many different looks with, and then you also have your neutrals here too, so it's pretty much a palette for anyone. Makes a really good fan too because it's so big. I'm just kidding, but it is a super nice 28 pan palette. I mean, look at this amazing eye look that I came up with it. Obviously inspired by Tammi, and she has been such an inspiration for me for color and really pushing me to get out of my comfort zone and get away from just an everyday brown smoky eye, different tones. And I love that her palettes work for everybody, that she is so inclusive and she puts that thought into it, not only for her skin tone because she is like medium deep, but also the deep dark skin tones. And not only that, but it does work for the fair and medium skin tones as well. So thumbs up on this palette, you guys. It is so phenomenal. It's affordable, it's huge, it's $25, and I got mine at Ulta. I ordered it online because it wasn't available in store, and then became available in store 2 days later after I ordered it. But just so you guys can see the palette one more time, it does come with that giant mirror, which is super awesome. But this is just an absolutely gorgeous palette. So I think this is an absolutely perfect, stunning palette. It's so exciting. And then also she did come out with face palettes as well with the collection that are tailored around deeper toned skin, which again, I think was absolutely awesome. So yeah, I'm very excited about this palette, you guys. I can't wait to create more looks with it. But as far as my first filmed look with it goes, absolutely stunning and gorgeous. All of the colors performed amazingly. They blended so well. Just absolutely no flaw in the colors that I have used so far in this palette. Absolutely amazing. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it more than you'll ever know, and I can't wait to see you in my next one.